Bidiapana. Oh, what is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? Okay, okay. I say we are here, Benjamin Sam. Constant, Madam Constance, Andra, yeah, and some can John Moore, so if you, and so I say, begin so to make Edema John Moore, and to me, me. Now, giving us Ventina, and also what's in your starting.
I'll always be proud to be able to play in the Ghana League. Excellent products of the Ghana Premier League. It is a premium brand as far as football is concerned. As far as the league, it's the GPL, and it's live on Star Times. Kickoff just around the corner. Hartlepool. We'll take a look at the lineup and practice in, and yeah. Now, first game against RTU, you can give way for some mistakes, bro. The coach might be tempted to make changes, and he's only made two. Tell us about that. I think it's a strong lineup this time around. When we look at their first game, the coach decided to go for two left backs. Leventus Ata, formerly of Temalesi, started as a winger in that game, and he played Dennis Kwasa Nkrumah as a left back. So during the game, that is where he brought in Salif Di Maria to replace, Leventus Ata at the left side of that midfield. I think today he's starting the game. And Abdulaziz Nuruddin has replaced Eric Esau, who was in the team last week. So that is the two main changes the coach has done in the first 11 compared to what we saw against RTU last week. Yeah, no doubt about that. Goalkeeper is maintained. Richard Atta made a couple of mistakes, but he also made a couple of really good saves. I think there's no changes in the back five. Right. Richard Atta imposed Michael Ampedu, formerly of Liberty Professionals in Lagos City, at the right back. Dennis Nkoma Costa, formerly of Ibusuan Draws, at the left back position. Kofi Akwesima, formerly of Bechem United, and Calvin Osesibe, formerly of 11 Wonders, are starting at the back five. And now it's Abdulaziz Nuruddin, who is back into the midfield to partner Linda Otangi. And Rafael Amponsa, Ivan Sadomako, Stanley Di Maria playing behind Casada Ramos. Di Maria is a big title to carry, but that's what they call him. He came on as a sub last week, couldn't really change things around. Coach, are you surprised by the changes?
Yeah, I'm
not wholesale.
I'm not surprised, however, but I already sense some danger in the midfield. Aziz would not. I don't think he would be able to be a very good distributor like Enzo. I strongly believe that he has the energy. He likes giving long passes, but he will not be able to get that composure like Enzo would do in the middle. And also in the center, the center defenders of Accra Folk, they struggled in the first match. They really struggled. And I'm repeating them again. I don't know what really influenced that. And let's see how it goes. But those are the two spot areas that I would like us to keep an eye on as we watch the match.
Goal scoring has been a problem for Hearts, especially last season. They created challenges. Conversion was a huge problem. You think they found a solution?
I think now Amos is a very good striker. During the preseason, he was scoring a lot of goals. Scored more than 8 goals.
Even in RC, he had good movements.
Yes, the movement was okay, but the supply from the attacking midfield, that is where the problem was. But I think today's game, when the supplies keep coming, maybe he may score his first goal in the Premier League.
Obeng Jr. is another player who goals were expected of last season. Richard Atta starts today again, and that's the Hartlepool dressing room. Just a couple of changes for the Phobians, and they'll be sticking to their traditional red and flaming yellow colours. And they know what's at stake. Expectations high. By their own admission, the technical team have said nothing was left to chance. They've been given all they needed to ensure that they do well. Not only do well, but battle for honours this season. And at their home ground, perhaps this is where the league for them starts.
I strongly believe that the supporters of Akato Folk should manage their expectations, because really Kunedu has a very good record on Akato Folk. He's never lost a match against Akato Folk. We also have Manav, who is a former player of Akato Folk, who is coming in like a wounded lion to prove a point. Why did you leave me? I think I'm also equally a very good player. So for me, these are two things that Nsoatreman would enter into this game with, and they are two important strikes that, if used very well, Akato Folk will struggle. But having said this, I want to repeat again that the supporters of Akato Folk should manage their expectation in this game, and then expect Akato Folk to be what they are maybe after the 5th game. So it doesn't go on well for this particular game, they should manage their expectations.
Normally, you help the fans manage their expectations by the way you communicate to them. And indeed, the communication was that the preseason was so good that they would start on, fireworks. Yellow and green in Nsoatreman, they're the underdogs, which is a bit dangerous for Hearts. They've got to be careful. And there's one problem for Accra Folk. A certain coach called Matso Konedu doesn't seem to like to lose or doesn't seem to lose against Hearts. That's something that psychologically these players would also be aware of.
As well as Manav. Manav is also a certain player who always wants to score against Accra Folk. He did that when he was with Real Tamale United. He did that excellently. And I strongly believe that he would like to repeat the same performance today as against Maxwell Konedu, who has a very good record of Accra Folk.
Yes, I think with Wow Stars, Hearts of Folk played against Wow Stars. They couldn't win a game against a team being coached by Maxwell Konedu. He moved to Asante Kotoko. During the days at Kotoko, Hearts of Folk couldn't beat Asante Kotoko. When Maxwell Konedu was the head coach for Asante Kotoko, he moved Legon City the same. So he has to lose the game when it's first for a team against Hearts of Folk. That is where the danger is. But I think today, Hearts of Folk is likely to get their first 3 points.
Yeah, it looks like it. The rains would have helped the pitch. Should be good condition. It's an afternoon kickoff, mind you. The sun has suddenly come out very strongly. And you look at Hearts, just as we did last week in training, before kickoff. And player for player, they look very solid in every position, experience-wise as well. So if they get it working and if they get it on, they could have a good afternoon. If not, they could have a long afternoon.
They are the only team with a foreign coach, don't forget. Among all the teams that we are in the Ghana Premier League this season, so far they are the only team with a foreign coach. Let's see how that will impact on their performance as we go along.
It's right on cue, Coach. Let's listen to the coaches. Let's find out from the coaches in Accra Sports Stadium.
Hi, Coach. Good afternoon. Hi, Coach. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How does it feel playing your very first home game for Hearts of Oak at the Accra Sports Stadium?
Yeah, what I play is I feel at home and they feel at home. So, yeah. That's it.
Has recovered enough from that late winner in Tamale.
We play an hard game, and of course we are not lucky on the end. But we prepare this week the second game, and it's this game. As always, we prepare, and let's see what's happened today.
How do you want this team to play in front of the home fans? Are you going all attacking? What's your approach to this game?
If I tell you that, then everybody knows it, so it's a secret.
How important would the 3 points be to you as losing the other game the other day is concerned?
Yeah, if you're the coach of Hearts of Oak, you always have pressure. And I am 60 years. Then I was professional footballer. On that moment, I feel the pressure also. So all my life, I feel pressure. So this is not different. You must win and you must play well, of course. And if it is a combination, it's fantastic.
This is a winning club. They always want to win. They are one-time African champions. What are your personal ambitions for this club?
Yeah, of course, on long term, we want to be a champion, but if it is not possible this year, I hope so. It's a young team we build up. It's always going like up and down. So this team also, they need a little time. And the big clubs have no time. But you see it in Ajax Amsterdam. They need time, and now we are 12 on the ranking. They have all new players, so it's not easy for the coach. So sometimes you need some time.
Finally, what have you told concentration and focus? I'm asking this because of the time they conceded the goal in Tamale on Friday.
We also always busy with focus, not only in the pitch, but also outside. And if you are living outside, you must be also busy with your performance and also to be a professional soccer player. And that's not only in the pitch, but also outside. So prepare yourself. If you bring it in the pitch, you make steps forward.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
I'm very calm. What? You are so calm. Is it because you think you are facing familiar opponents and so it's a winnable game?
normally, matches of this nature, you need to be calm ahead of your boys. You have to, you see, they look at your body language and, it gets to them and they demonstrate your behavior in the dressing room on the field. So when they see me calm, they also become naturally and come to do exactly what we practice.
There's this, talk about Maxwell Kledu not coaching any team and losing to Hasselborg. Has that played the psyche of the players ahead of this game?
Well, they heard it. They've been coming to me to, ask me what is happening. They hear a lot or they read a lot on social media. But that is part of the game. I mean, you need to be competitive at all times. And that is what exactly we are going to do today.
You put up a very fantastic win on match day 1 against Bechem United. Does that put you in a very confident mood for this game?
Yeah, our boys are confident. That is not to say that we will not be cautious against Accra House of Folk. We know they are a big team. They can do anything on any day. So we'll just be calm and come to play our football. That is what we are here for.
Coaches often want to play with players they are familiar with. I'm sure it's the reason you brought in Felix Hamon, you brought in Osei Bonsu, and you brought in players that you think can help you. How crucial would they be as far as the job you've taken at Nsoatreman is concerned?
Normally, when I went there, I look at the players that they have and the areas I needed to beef up. That is what I did. Yeah, we were trying to, get one additional striker, but it didn't work out, and we just continue until the January window reopens. We have to get one more striker to beef up the squad. But the players are not bad, even though they are not the best, but they are not that bad as well. So we have average players that are ready to work, and that's what is making the trick for us.
After 90 minutes, is it going to be the familiar story of Maxwell Kledu not losing to Hasselborg?
The showdown has started already, so let's see what happens.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Did I hear showdown? Anytime you hear showdown, something is going. He said they are average players, but they're ready to work, and that is what's going to, be the trick. That's a very honest confession by the player. He's working with average players. They may not be happy with that, but he's being frank. So that he has to do something extra.
Obviously, they shouldn't have any problem with this. Comparably, if he says they are average players, they are average players. And they themselves know that they're average players. Because you cannot compare these players to the other Accra Folk or Kumasi Asante Kotoko players. But having said that, I think I'm impressed. Should I say impressed? Because he's my senior. I think that a very good interview, very reserved. Very careful not to oversay what he wants to do. He wants to under promise and over deliver for this particular match. But see that he has a game plan for this match.
All right, yeah, but now everything kind of commenting on so the mama say. Okay. So we are here now. Constant was a greetings. John Mons, Salim Amati, are you showing the match? Yes, match now. And so area man. Constant was so fabulous. A matter of time. Abu Hakim, good afternoon, bro. Please, if the match gets started, no talk. Let enjoy the game. It's a crucial match. Now, so the other one, Abu Hakim, match. And so it's my shabby match. No, intimate. Na the so on. Kasana. Must have shown that your comment when it was a lower expectation for the way we will beat them and beat them well. This is Accra Heart of Folk, not the camera. And so the Aban Abdul Hakka say, bro, the camera is not clear. Change your resolution. Or phone settings on YouTube resolution. Changing over 720 pixels and now 480 or higher. A very clear and so Eddie Ama or Honor Bank bronze showdown. Where have I had that before? Na the anonso Eddie Abano and China game no and so it must start Shellen Crimonia na Unia so share Emma Unia Bilonia say Maxwell Kledu versus House of Folk. Na the phobia as ever say die. Sammy Bill and so the idea about now Rose, be quiet, don't be silly. We are the famous House of Folk and we never say die until the bones are rotten. Not the announcer or another phobia. 3 Nsoatreman 0 Charles Body USA and also there was Stanley Levy Aquaba Phobia Constance Dankwa. Yes, and also say everything is clear. Thanks. Steven John watching you live from HFC Estate Kotobabi number 2. Thanks for the live coverage. Na dia no so e dia pa no share maunia na unia so famani nua na ono so famani nua na bibia so entimi enye kama enchara game no start yenkotie. Yes, enkoti panelist no so agyenkyere na ansa na game no crash start ye ba ye dia ka beto aso. Osman Salih who say watching you live from Minnesota, USA.
I'm not going to ask for predictions, but the predictions from the Hearts fans is that they will score today, but will it be enough? Will they win? Win, draw, or defeat? Shocking defeat.
Probably 1-1 draw.
Oh, you think?
It's almost impossible for a defeat, but it could be a win or a draw.
Almost impossible, based on past record or just the one match that each team has played.
Based on expectation.
Expectations can be deceptive. Yeah, we're just minutes away from kickoff at the Accra Sports Stadium. We'll join the feed as soon as the green light is given. And obviously, as I said, other matches around. Hearts of Oak will start looking. And anytime Kotoko lose, the expectation is that Hearts will take advantage. Anyway, let's go. They're ready for us at the Accra Sports Stadium. Enjoy the first half. It's Hearts versus Nsoatreman.
Hello, good afternoon. Pleasant welcome to the Accra Sports Stadium. It's match day 2 of the Bet Power Premier League, and it's home side as the ball coming up against Nsoatreman FC. The Phobians are coming to this game from a first day defeat in Tamale against Real Tamale United. Nsoatreman are in this game from a 2-0 win over Bechem United on match day 1 at the favorite grounds in Nsoatreman. This afternoon they are away to the Phobians who are in need of the massive 3 points to regain their confidence in this season's Premier League.
Right, for our predictions, bra, and Sana game no cry, and so what me starting Matana CD and I'm a joke predictions this year, and Sana game no cry, and so what me started. Now for predictions, bra, Fabra, Charles Body, or say big up to you, Cassius. Now dear Charles, and so dear man Mike, my for now, so what me contact him, send your number no, and Baba Yakubu, and the 055 4000 940, number no 055 4000 940. Say open data affordable one. All networks are Oba Metivi so Chabidia Malcama me and I met on Libi Laba Biarim 055 4000 940 055 4000 940. Mike Oche, I have subscribed. Thanks. We bruta Mike, my subscriber no Mom Famrana Namas and Bia and so to me come and family 90 number no 055 4000 940 for affordable data pa correct one less than 10 minutes on sabe kind of data now they enjoy the and I'm so many streaming cry abo for na mo yes Vodafone so on or buy the office in the man what you from the OPBA now also let me enjoy 055 4000 940 also send the number no na media to comment section as no media to comment section last number is 40 and I'm there to comment section as no. Yes, another comment section as no. Another comment section as no. To wait my fa now so or to be answered to my account and so them Matthew more as I have subscribed. Thanks. Now more coaches in Becasao. Yes, every coaches so anuma semansa ya dan agbesi wise so I subscribe yeah that's libre agbesi wise yeah that's boa for Isaac you subscribe on say that's pa anti number no and I'm the amount 055 4000 940 obefa Christopher J is also subscribe yeah that's pa yes Dominic Pepra and so subscribe also that's more heavy more brutal and so on James as subscribe Rush as subscribe so my bigger quiz good work done bro thank you so much Ahmed Idris and so subscribe on say that's be and so on when the message yeah die on aba the post match interview from coaches no and discussions in almost a viewer and so subscribe to more up 055 4000 940 95 for data to be emma. All right, yes, I join the feed. Neotie, coaches, and so I need this so Eddie Abba. Yes, Mamma from was on the brain. I was a message, and so bad neighbor, was a magician of so bad neighbor. Many hour transfer my sauce munina out. Yes, my sauce munina out. Yes, 055 4000 with my father or the messages so I can home Eddie. And why now, Grandma say, and so here has a folk. And so now 53 as against 47 possession shot on target has now 3. Nsoatreman nso nya 2 so ɔno nti ewuram na yɛkɔtie yes panelist no nso ano de sɛ mo subscribe na mo turn on notification bell no ɛmfa ma yɛ.
You rightly said you're surprised to see only 3 for shot on target. Actually, they had more shot at goal, but they had only 3 on target. So it's in the right direction. Like you said, if they really need to be champions for this particular season, they need to work on their finishing. They could have won this game with at least 5 goals if they had been a little bit more composed. But you cannot take that away from Maxwell Kunedu because he also planned to really, like I said before the first half, to sit at back and then try to counter-attack anytime he gets the opportunity. Manaf played a vital tactical role in ensuring that he's always controlling the midfield for his team. Kote was lucky. He could have given Accra a goal. I think he hands on the ball too much at the very dangerous places around his own half. So this is something he should really actually work on. But the Accra folk need to score more goals. They want to be champions.
Yeah, they didn't concede, Nanaidu. I guess that's also a bonus. I think that is the most important thing. Looking at the kind of football they came to play today, the most important thing for us not to concede because they were struggling to score goals after the red card because the Nsoatreman defense was compact, trying to make sure they don't open spaces for other folk attack to enter in. So that is the most important thing. But I think if they really want to contest for the Premier League title, they should work on their goal scoring. They should have a creative player behind the main striker. I thought this is the time they would have needed the service of Glasner Wako because Cassandra Ramos would need a typical attacking midfielder who will create spaces for him to run for the ball. But I think it's an improved performance from what we saw against RTU last week in Tamale. So kudos to Asofo for getting their first 3 points for the season.
Almost total dominance throughout the game. But yes, 10 against 11. But the thing is, sometimes it's more difficult to play against, have a numerical advantage. Some teams seem to struggle. But Hearts created all the chances. Have they resolved that striking issue still? It looks like that still remains the challenge for the Philippines coach.
Makasala is good. I mean, when you look at his runs,
it's about the conversion. I mean, not the runs are great, the chances are great. It's just about the conversion rate. You do worry, especially against a team that didn't threaten much.
But he would increase. I mean, the possibility that he will be better as we go along is very high. But that is not to say that, like I indicated, that's a department they need to work on to ensure that they have more goals because it's going to be a very tough season for the champions of this season.
Yeah, no doubt about it. We'll keep you posted on the results from other venues as well. Impressive though in the midfield, Hearts. They seem to have had a stranglehold, especially when coach Maxwell Kunedu had to make those forced changes, his captain, and then of course a red card. And then the inclusion of Abdul Aziz Nudin made a trip for Hearts of Football. When we watched their first game against Alchin, the coach went for Eric Esau and Otanga. And in this game, he changed the two pivots, the pivot 1 and the pivot 2. Abdulaziz Nudin now, the pivot 1, and of course Martin Kalkari, the pivot 2. That made the trip for Hearts of Football Club. He brought in a natural winger in Yawama Kwabe, operating from the left side of the midfield. So I think the changes that the coach did made the trip for Hearts of Football. I don't think they have a striking issue. Cassandra Ramos most of the times come back to receive the ball, try to enter the 18 yards. I think that is the work of an attacking midfielder and number 10. A creative player in the team, but you allow your striker to come back, receive the ball, try to move inside the 18-yard box. By the time you get into the 18-yard box, fatigue is setting. I think if they want to get the best out of Cassandra Ramos,
all right, producer Alex, yes, I know you're home right now. Coach is never na yemfa omano disem emanti. But this year na the coaches room.
Coaches have to tell us. We'll be hearing from them in just a moment. But who was impressed for you? I mean, defensively, Hearts looked pretty good. They didn't face that much of an onslaught, but anytime, especially Kosa and form, they looked really good.
It depends on the opponents. They were a bit relaxed, and with the information they started with 4-3-2-1, definitely there will be pressure on the defenders. So they would have the luxury of building from from the back. Let's see them against a very good opponent, a better opponent, not very good, a better opponent that are putting pressure on their defense, and then we'll see how they'll come out of that. But for this particular game, I think they were on holidays because of the formation that their opponents were playing.
I think it was a better defensive shape than what we saw in Tamale.
My young comrade, Enfa coaches, and also I know this one.
A very tough game in Accra, the capital. Remember, Lions drew with Midiama, giving them hope that they would also be doing well this season. But it's early days again. Notwithstanding, we need to take a closer look at these results. Which one stands out for you, Nadedu?
I think that is what coach was talking about before the start of the game. After week 2, we left with only one game, only one draw game, no away win again. In the first game of the season, we didn't have any away game. Week 2, no away win again. It tells you most of these teams have improved, want to get their maximum 3 points when they are playing at home. I'm happy for Nations FC, a new team coming to the Premier League, playing their first home game at the Kwame Sports Complex and getting 2-0 win against a team that beat the Ghana Stars just last week. Massive performance and super performance from Nations FC to get that maximum result. Kerala, moving from Enyinase to Ali Mahama Stadium in Tamale and getting a 3-1 win against Brekum Chelsea, who won the game last week against Baby Gold Stars 2-0 in Brekum. Massive result for Kerala United, a team that was close to going to relegation last season. Getting a 3-1 win today is a massive result for them.
I bet Diego Tete is not around to defend his Gold King title, but it's started already. Let's go back to the Accra Sports Stadium. The coaches are ready to talk to Nana Dankwa JC.
How does it feel? Yeah, if you win, it's also a good feeling.
Congratulations, you're man of the match. How does it feel to be back the way you want to play?
It's an awesome feeling. I didn't expect it, after 1 year getting laid off the field, coming back to win a man of the match. At least I think that I put in a lot of work, and glory be to God for helping me acquire the man of the match of today's game.
How massive is this 3 points after losing in Tamale the other day?
Actually, we have no excuse for today. You know, right? So if we didn't win today's game, what would we tell our fans? So it was a must win. That's why we put in work to win this game.
You are called the patient bird. Why?
I think that. Thank you too.
Nurdin Abdulaziz.
All right, now,
I like his honesty.
yeah, by the highlight of the game,
And they're on top. He's happy, no doubt about it. You could see that he's oozing